Some days you wake up and you're firing on all cylinders. Other days, you don't want to get out of bed. Today is one of those days, but I'm going to make myself anyways. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Alright, so yesterday successfully got 8 of my 14 daily checklist items done. Did go to the gym, lift weights, did do 30 minutes of cardio. I did, practice for a couple hours, did my main exercises and set list learning. And, since I'm learning 2 set lists this week, that really consumed most of my practice time. And by then it was pretty late, so didn't have time to do covers and other miscellaneous practicing. And that's okay, that it goes that way sometimes, but I still want to be pushing myself to do that stuff as well. Also did a couple hours of copywriting, cleaned something, took all my meds, etc., etc. Today I'm gonna try and do better and do everything on the checklist. All right, so first shirtless hike of the year, and it's a pretty good view. Man, the amount of houses out here, as opposed to when I grew up here, is crazy. It's really grown a lot, and still it's dropping the bucket compared to LA, where I will be moving. The Wasatch Mountain Range, like giant blue white prison walls for me right now. Look at the moon. Usually I'll actually go up that trail to the top of that hill, but today I wanted to come the other way by the old water tower. So there we go. Oh my God, and there's houses back there now. Ridiculous. I think I'm going to try something a little different than I've been doing the past week or so with practice sessions, which is I'm going to do all my hand and foot endurance and speed exercises before I get to any song learning and stuff. I'll do it all during the next hour, all the regular warm-ups, and then the actual endurance burnout things, the pyramid and the 15 minutes straight of double kick. Then I'll rest for 5 minutes, just a quick 5-minute break, drink some water, have a snack, then get right into continuing to learn the In Your Grave set list, rehearsing the Southernmost Gravy set list for this Thursday night. What a band name. Let's see how this works. Fuck. Something I'm doing with this exercise lately as well is just doing the left hand part for a couple reps at the more challenging speeds. So just like this. That helps me to notice technique issues in that weak hand. Like one thing I'm noticing right now is that my shoulder starts tensing up. So I'm gonna try and do that again without allowing that to happen. Still a work in progress, but improving. Woo! So 220 is kind of the new threshold right now, like barely eking it by. Let's try left hand lead. Woo! Yeah, okay. Mentioned before, on this exercise, fingerson, once I get to a point where I'm really cramping up and technique is breaking down in that left hand, over the longer period, I just cut the exercise in half. So I'm working a little bit less on the endurance with this technique and a little more on still pushing that speed boundary higher. Just finished the pyramid hand exercise. My left forearm is like burning, but this is the best that exercise has gone in probably a whole week. So tomorrow I think I'll probably bump the tempo up to 97 BPM. And this exercise, 1 BPM makes a huge difference. So that was a really frustrating practice session. Actually, so all my exercises went good. Then learning this goddamn tour set list. These songs, like the drum parts are just phrased so fucking weirdly, in my opinion. I'm not used to playing this kind of super sludgy metalcore style. You know, none of it is like super technically challenging. There's been a little bit that has, but I've already learned those parts and they feel comfortable now. Like the songs I'm learning now on the back end are, I would say, technically less challenging, but like form and phrasing, it all just seems kind of random, and there's no melody, which makes it more difficult to learn. Anyways, I'm gonna stop complaining and just shower and get ready for bed. But yeah, frustrating practice session. About to go to bed. And I have some wisdom for my younger viewers. For anyone, really. Sometimes shit is going to happen to you or be done to you by other people in your life that's going to be really fucked up and really wrong and really unfair. It's happened to me my fair share of times. And I hate it, but that's life. And sometimes, even a long time after the things happen, you might think about it, or something might trigger a memory of it, and you will feel overcome by something. It might be sadness, might be longing, it might be rage. In my case, it was rage tonight. Thought about a couple things, and almost instantly I just felt extremely angry and extremely upset and hurt by things that an ex did kind of recently. And it's not healthy to allow yourself to just be totally overcome by those emotions and just sit in them and like stew in them, but nor is it healthy to just push them away, push them aside, pretend they're not there. So what I did was I wrote a letter to said ex that I will never send. This is for me, not for her. Fuck her. And I just let out my rage in this never to be sent letter. And that would be an example of a healthy way of dealing with those emotions. After writing it, I felt like I'd kind of gotten it out. I'd gotten those feelings out onto that page. And I would encourage you in situations like that to do the same or similar. Write a letter, sing a song, write a song, play a song on an instrument, lift weights, go on a walk, run, hike, bike, swim, go hit the punching bag. You know, there's a bajillion healthy ways to deal with our negative emotions. There's also a lot of unhealthy ways. Don't do those. Anyways, those are my bedtime thoughts. Night.